Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube again. Today's video, really short one. I'm just going to take you guys through my tips and tricks for doing a yoke. Yoke's a massive part of Strongman. It features in many competitions. There are certain things I've picked up over the years that help you with a yoke. We're going to go through them now with Chris. Chris, obviously, this is only 130 kilos. He's a lot stronger than that. I'm just going to get him picking it up, doing a couple of steps and talk you through a few things that I think will help Chris next time he does yoke. So the most important thing first is the height. So if you just pick that up, Chris, off the floor, and if you can pay attention to the amount of clearance. So that's a good clearance for Chris. Put it down, Chris. If it's too high and the clearance is very minimal, you're in danger of hitting the floor, obviously, when you're doing the yoke run. If it's really heavy, you want, obviously, the pickup to be as high as you can, but you don't want it to be going too high that you can't walk with it without hitting the floor. So gauging that height is very important. Quite a good tip that I've seen people use is they stand over the yoke with their arms straight, and if the yoke fits under their armpit, it's around about the right height. So for me, this is my height setting. That seems a good height for me. So I'll ask Chris to do the same, and it should be very similar. So you put your arms out in front of you, Chris. So like, you could probably have gone a little bit higher, but we don't have a hole in between. So that's his height. I'm happy with that, is his height. One other thing that people don't often do, which I think everybody should do on a yoke, is you set off, Chris, put your feet where you're going to put them, and then I want you to just do a yoke run of about 4 meters towards the camera. Just pay attention to his feet, down. So you'll notice on the video that Chris started with his feet very even, like you would in a squat. That's not what you do on a yoke. You stagger your feet. So for me, I stagger my left foot forward, and I pick it up and I go into my step. The whole point of the stagger is that when you pick it up, you move the inertia of the yoke forward. So you're not picking it up straight, you're picking it up, tilting forward, almost falling forward, and that's your start. And that can save you 2, 3, 4 seconds in a yoke race. So go again. We'll have the camera go this way. So get you what your start position was. So where your start position was. No. Put your feet where they was. Now put your left foot forward an inch. An inch. Jesus, how much is an inch in your frigging relationship? Right. So put your feet square again. Right. Move your foot forward an inch, Chris. Move your right foot back an inch. Right. You go further back so you can charge it now. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, down. So you see the difference in the 2 runs. Obviously your start position, it's like in a 100-meter sprint. You've got to get that start fast, and that was much faster, straight away. And it's the first time you've done it. So we've got the yoke height, the feet position. One thing that obviously I look at is hand position. You see a lot of people coming quite high up. I quite like to get the yoke lower down and just pull my shoulder blades back and brace that way. There is no right or wrong. It's all about how you can get your upper body tight and where you're comfortable with your arms while you do that. So, you know, some people are saying it's right up here and it's right down here. It's right in both ways. It just depends on the person. If I was to put my arms up here, I wouldn't be able to brace because it's down to my mobility. I will be down here when I pick it up. And the fourth tip will be your breathing. Try and force your breathing in and out so you sound like a train. So if I was watching Chris do yoke, I should be able to hear him breathing in, out, in, out, in, out, and that helps you get your fast feet. And if you're going to do a yoke that's over a medley, for example, you want to be breathing, because the second half of the medley you're going to be out of breath. If it is just a yoke run on its own, I would breathe until halfway, and then I would brace and hold my breath for the second half, when usually for me is when I get faster. So that's yoke tips from me. I hope it helps you guys. If you want to see any more videos, please comment below. Give me some ideas what you want to see, and over the coming weeks and months we'll get a nice big build up of a big catalogue of stuff for helping you guys. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and thanks for commenting. Stay strong, stay safe.